I made a mistake today and it costed me money. Yes, I'm a profitable trader and I do make mistakes. You're not going to hear this a lot of times because many traders don't like, especially the gurus on social media, don't like to admit that they make mistakes as well or don't like to show their losses. But you know me, I show my losses and I show my mistakes. And today, we made a mistake that actually costed us money. It didn't happen to go in our favor. So I want to go over exactly what went wrong and how I tackled it and how I didn't let it get to me emotionally. And I approached the markets the same way. All right. The specific mistake I'm talking about, if you guys trade my strategy, the RO Gator strategy, and if you guys don't know, I have a separate video breaking that down as well. I made a mistake of letting my stop loss or not putting my stop loss at the furthest place it was supposed to go. So we ended up coming off on the day down about a total of, what is this? $1,300, around $1,400 on the day. And the reason that is, we should technically be green this amount, but we end up in the red, and I'm going to go over exactly why that is. Going to the market, we normally have we had a lot of chop today. After that, once market opened at the start of this blue zone, we saw a little bit of a downtrend forming. And then we got our tap for the Gator about the third candle into market open, which is about a minute and a half into market open at 9:31. So this candle was my entry candle, all right? Because we tapped in between the green and red. You see we wicked there. So I'm going to be entering on this candle. This is exactly what I did. We entered. I alerted the Discord. We got in. Guys, I'm taking the setup. I'm entering off this candle. All good, all right? Stops are going to be at the swing, at the pullback, and take profit is going to be at 1-to-1. So we kind of did this sort of thing where we moved down, we pushed up, we moved down even more, and the same candle also happened to be the pullback, and there was no swing low to target. So we're just going to regular target a 1-to-1. So after getting in on this candle, I enter on my Ninja Trader on the side. I drag my stop loss and take profit wherever it's supposed to go. But since it's market open, markets are volatile. Things are moving back and forth real quick. So I'm dragging my stop loss. We're moving heavily in drawdown or heavily in profit as well. And it's all over the place. And I happen to drag my stop loss really close to where it's supposed to go, but right beneath it. All right. I have to place it normally right here. Right here. Right above it. Like almost aligning with the top right there. And I ended up placing it right here. It looked perfectly aligned on my other screen, but for some reason I placed it right here. And as we pushed up to here, I got stopped out because this green candle came, it pushed all the way up and almost touched the top of this wick right here. It didn't go all the way there, but enough to tap my stop loss that was incorrectly placed. So should have been here, placed it here, got stopped out. I was like, what? I'm out? Okay, we didn't really hit stop loss. You guys shouldn't be out of that, but I'm out of that. And the Discord was still in the trade. Some of them were still in that, but I personally got out because my incorrect placement. And I could easily get butthurt about the situation and try to force a trade back in or try to go heavier size to make my money back. But I'm like, all right, let's leave it. It is what it is. I shouldn't have been out. I'm going to wait for a second play to arrive. So he pushed back down. Or actually, the candle that stopped us out also happened to tap in again. So this kind of resets. We're on like a new move now. We're on like a new trade now because we've already exited our position. So this candle that exited us out closed with it wicking as well between the green and red. And then I happen to get in on the next candle that opens and closes bearish because this is now another candle closing out of the pullback. So I tell the Discord, guys, if you're still in the trade, you shouldn't worry about this. But if you guys got out, I'm getting in for a second entry personally off this. I'm putting my stop loss at the top of this green candle. And I'm going to target a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio again because we don't have a swing low down here to target. We have this one, but that's less than 1-to-1. Because now we made a new low and we pushed up on the same green candle really high up. And we have a new pullback, which is the high over here. So that happened to place where my stop loss was placed at. I actually made sure my stop loss was placed on this on my Ninja Trader, and I targeted a 1-to-1 RR, and we made money on that. But you can see how we still ended up in the red because why? The first trade we entered, which was right here, had a much bigger stop loss or slightly bigger stop loss than this one. And that since I'm entering with 3 minis per trade, this small difference made me lose a lot of money. All right, made me lose a decent amount of my accounts. When realistically, I shouldn't even be in the second trade. I should still be in my first trade and have my take profit all the way down here and technically be in the green about like 600, maybe even 900,000 per account on this trade. But it is what it is. I can't sit here and think, what the hell, bro? I just took a second trade and that won, but like the first trade sent me so far in the red. And that second trade, this second trade could have easily went against me and I could have like lost my shit. I could have been the type of person to lose my shit and just got hella frustrated that I just lost 2 trades when I should have just lost one or been green on one. That can happen. Just shit happens, right? So we're not perfect. We're not robots. We tend to make mistakes. And that's like the downside of trading as a human, with a human approach and not a robotic coded algorithm, is you have the potential to make mistakes that a robot can't, because you are on the end, you're in clicking and manually placing your stop loss, your take profits, your entries, and doing your trade management on your own. That can cause execution errors. No matter how precise or how like accurate you think you are, we're prone to making mistakes. We're not robots, all right, with 100% accuracy. So I happen to make the mistake. I don't usually make mistakes, but I happen to make a mistake this time. What I did, I acknowledged my problem. I realized it was my fault. And the only thing I can do now to make sure I have the most optimal outcome is to continue following my strategy, or call it a day if I notice I'm getting emotional and that's affecting my analysis and my focus. All right. For a little bit, it was. I'm not going to lie. When I got stopped out and got in my second trade and my second trade was hesitating, I was low-key a little pissed. I was like, fuck, I just lost a trade. And now I'm in my second trade and it's hovering around break even. It's not moving. If this goes to stop loss, I'm going to be pissed because now I lost 2 times what I should have lost on this day than what I wanted to lose. All right. And then if we get another trade, since you guys already know I take 2 trades on the day, let's say I got a second actual trade, because this trade shouldn't be my second trade. This is a trade I end up taking because I'm already out of my first trade. But if I completely follow my rules and I get stopped out, or I hit take profit on this first trade, and then I get a second trade that also hits take profit, I'm going to be even more pissed. That's what my mind was thinking, right? You could see how that mindset can spiral downhill and make you much more prone to making emotional decisions and messing up your account and blowing your account and just revenge trading or over trading, because you're not following any sort of structure anymore. Because you made one mistake, you're kind of allowing that effect to snowball. And if you could stop that snowball early from rolling down the hill, you can prevent it from building into some massive like gambling, emotional trading habit before it even happens. You can catch it beforehand if you can stop the snowball before it continues rolling and when it's really small, right? I noticed as soon as we started hovering around break even around here, I noticed myself getting emotional, but obviously I kept it to a minimum. I understood what's happening. I reflected on myself because I have a lot of experience. It's not hard to kind of reflect on my experience and keep myself cool, right? But it does happen. It does happen. It will happen. It's not like I'm a robot. So that happened. Caught myself. I realized, all right, I'm getting emotional. Let this play out. If whatever happens in this trade is whatever happens. If I lose, I acknowledge it was my mistake for getting in on this trade. I accept the risk I put in for entering on this second trade as well, and on the first trade. And I'm going to continue following my strategy because that's what my plan is for the day. All right. Plain and simple. This happened to work out. Amazing. Which set me slightly less in the green. But if this simply went against me, that could have caused a lot of problems, like for many traders who don't have the psychology and emotional stability side of it down. All right. So this, it's going to happen. You're going to make mistakes. So be prepared for it. Be prepared and understand what you're going to do in these situations. Are you going to continue just jumping around, getting emotional that you lost more than you wanted to, and you're going to try to make that money back? Because the mindset of trying to make that money back is not going to do anything for you. You even know that. It's just so much shit happens during the market. There's so much movement going on. It's so easy to get sidetracked and forget the things you should be doing. That's why I always preach, if you have a common mistake that you continue to make, whether it be placing your stop loss or take profit wrong, or entering too late, or entering before your final criteria gets hit, write that as like a lesson and keep it as a sticky note and put it on your monitor, or write it down on a piece of paper and put it on the side or on a separate Google Doc, and have that visible while you're trading and going into the market, especially at market open when things are moving fast. So you know exactly how you want to approach things the right way and make sure you're level-headed and focused on the right stuff. and you're not getting sidetracked because you constantly have the reference to what you need to be doing, right? I don't have that right now, but that significantly helped me when I was trying to hone in on my specific strategy when I was first like initially learning it and getting used to like me making mistakes with the strategy. Just having like a lesson learned kind of document where you track all the different like mistakes you make and the lessons you learn from it and tactics to get over those mistakes, keeping that to the side is going to help you master and like hone in on your psychology so much more. So after this, we ended up getting no trades for the day. We had a lot of movements down. We had a lot of pullbacks, but they kept getting invalidated and then pushing back down, invalidating, pushing back down. So there wasn't really any clear trade. And then our trading window ended about 10:30, right? At this point, we still didn't get setups because we pulled back. We invalidated here. We needed to break the swing low, which we broke over here, but then we pulled back. We broke by touching the red, pulled back even more. And before we know it, 10:30 comes around right here. We're at the end of my trading window, and it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and complain that I'm in the red or extend my trading window because I want one more trade just to put myself in the green. I told myself I'm okay to take one more trade because the second trade technically wasn't really supposed to be taken. And since I got a win, it is around break even. Now, yes, this isn't part of my rules, but this is just allowing like my kind of discretion and my kind of like way of things take advantage of the situation and just go with an effect. I was okay with one more trade. That's it. One more trade. That was the rule I made for myself, and I'm going to stick to it. Okay. Even though we took our 2 trades and I only take 2 trades, since this second trade wasn't necessarily supposed to be taken, I allowed myself that leeway of like, all right, let me just take one more trade just because this happened so fast and it was like a mistake on my end. And this should realistically have been one W, not a loss and a W. So that's the only kind of mistake I made for the day. Not adjusting my stop loss properly, letting it, placing it slightly closer than it was supposed to be, causing myself to lose, and then getting a setup right after and trying to hone in on my emotions throughout all this volatile movement. That's something really difficult to do. And you got to always make sure you are locked in and focused, especially at market open. Like market open is probably the worst time to trade and the time where anyone's like most likely to make a mistake because everything's moving back and forth. You're probably getting setups, you're getting faked out, whatever it is with your strategy. Like you got to be on your toes. That's why if you're just getting out of bed at like 9:29, like, and you're making mistakes, dog, you're doing it to yourself, bro. You know you need to get your ass up earlier than 5 minutes before market opens just to be mentally prepared on the charts, having everything ready to go, your execution, your broker, your charting platform, your tools, your analysis. You know what you're looking out for. And when market opens, you're not like, oh my God, wait, we just got to set up. I forgot to enter. Oh my God, sell. Oh my God, no, I got a bad fill. Oh my God, it's going to my stop loss. Like, bro, like, and then you wonder why you emotionally revenge trade. Like, come on, bro. You're literally asking for it at that point. Get up on time, stay disciplined. What you do in your outside of life, outside of world, is going to be reflected in your trading, in your psychology, and in your strategy, actually. Because you won't have the discipline to even follow your strategy. So focus on reflecting on yourself. And if you're consistently making mistakes, always journal. Like journaling is my favorite thing to do. If I was a beginner or somewhat like intermediate trader that's unprofitable or break even, trying to like get over this mistake that they continue to make but don't know how, I'd reflect on it. After this trade or after this session, my trading session ends, I would go and write down my thought process, what I thought for the trade, just like I'm doing to you guys now verbally. I would do that like writing down on pen and paper or on a notepad on my computer. Writing it down, okay, I saw this happened. I dragged my stop loss too close. I got into my second trade. I felt my emotions get heightened. I felt like wanting to exit my trade early, or I would get pissed if this hit my stop loss, and I feel like I'd want a revenge trade, but I managed my emotions. I made sure I didn't take an extra trade. I gave myself one specific rule of taking one more trade after this, and then that's it. And we ended up not getting a trade. But if let's say I ended up revenge trading instead of like patiently waiting for one more trade, I would have wrote down that this second trade that I took heightened my emotions and caused me to take a second trade or third trade or fourth trade that I wasn't supposed to take, not aligning with my strategy because I lost more than I wanted to. Then like there's multiple things I can extract from this. Maybe I set a max dollar amount loss per day, or maybe I set a rule that if I make a mistake towards market open, I feel my emotions heightening up, I just hop off the charts and I don't take any trades, or I lock myself out, I don't take any trades. The lesson learned depends person to person. This is why you can't just like copy what I do in the lesson that I learned, because your way of thinking and the way your brain works and handles emotions and mistakes might be different than the way mine does. So you got to kind of personalize it to yourself. And the way you do it is by reflecting on your own thought process, right? I'm telling y'all, if you're not already journaling, you are falling behind, bro. You are not going to memorize every single mistake that you make if you're actively trading on the chart. So reflect, go over your trades just like how I did. I made a mistake today, and I'm going to be fully transparent with y'all when I lose money, when I make mistakes, because that's the reality of day trading. Like, if I want you guys to be profitable, I have to show you guys what the side of being profitable really looks like and how it looks like on a day-to-day on my trading. So if you guys want to watch me trade live, you can go to the link in the description. I trade live with my Discord community every single morning. You can check that out. Totally up to you. But I made a mistake today, and I learned from it, and I am going to improve from it starting from tomorrow, right? I'm going to make mistakes in the future as well. This isn't going to be the last mistake I ever make. So that's just to let you guys know. I'm not a robot. I'm not a master. I'm not a professional. Although I'm good at what I do, I'm not like robot level. All right. And none of us will ever be unless we're a robot. So we'll wrap it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. I'll get to it when I can. All right. Stay blessed, y'all. Peace.